Hey everybody, welcome to Amateur D&D, the podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons, fuck around, and try not to find out. So join me, DM David, as my friends...
Jason!
Dustin!
Hannah!
Josh!
Derek!
Journey through my world in the Lenore campaign, Reign of the Lich. Microphone. And I found it.
Built up
I'm
enough.
glad your mic's working.
You built up enough
So-
tech mana to solve the problem.
I guess.
It's like the Nintendo cartridge. You just gotta, like, everybody knows how their Nintendo
You gotta
works,
blow
right?
on
You
it.
gotta blow on it.
And then you gotta turn it upside down and hit it 2 times, and then it'll work.
Same with my wife. Hi everybody.
Damn, that was good.
Hi.
Welcome to Amateur D&D. I don't have a line for this week.
That's fine.
We fuck around
we're
and try
glad
to
to be
find
here.
out.
No fucking
we don't
around.
need-
No finding out.
We don't have to worry about turn order or initiative today because we're going to keep initiative from the fight that we're in the middle of. So I'll just introduce my friends. We've got Derek.
Hello, hello. I am playing Snickerdoodle, and I'm going to use my initiative from last week. So
Yes, you
there's that.
and that would be in initiative 18. Then next to him, sharing his initiative, is Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I played Chase, and I also had an 18 last week.
Yeah, that's why I said sharing. God damn.
He's
And,
my friend.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
just
ready
checking
to
out.
fight. David's out here ready to fight us
I'm just saying,
all.
I remembered all the steps, so
We're so
Taking
going to
the
die.
BAT out of basement, homie, we have Hannah.
What?
wow.
I'm Hannah. I play Airless. I'm not going to tell you my initiative because I'll get yelled at.
15. To her stage left, we've got Dustin.
What up? I play Elron. 20.
20. Last but not least, we have probably the sweetest little guy in the whole wide world, Jason.
Oh, hi, guys. I play Clay Sterling the Fourth. I have an initiative of 5.
And I, of course,
Wow.
am your dungeon master, David, playing Nimble Pembly with an initiative of 3, and also the enemies, who have a 14 and an 11, respectively. And I didn't tell you who they were, so there's no... Anyways, it's been a week, so let's go ahead and talk about what happened last time on Amateur D&D. So previously on AD&D, you journeyed deeper into Mount Amarth, where you came across a hidden shrine to Ilmater. There was a mysterious pit inside, and Snickerdoodle wasted no time jumping down. Inside this shaft, Snickerdoodle had a vision from Ilmater in which he asked Snickerdoodle to join the Companions of the Noble Heart and fight against evil. After agreeing, Snickerdoodle woke and discovered that he was now falling like a feather down the pit and was in possession of a brand new obsidian rod. Once joined by his companions, you all descended into a lower chamber where you saw a glowing obsidian stone. In front of the stone was a second nimble? After some discussion, you realized the second nimble was a fake and transformed into a Cambion, the fake Vethana. Before you could react, however, a young dragon appeared from invisibility and it launched his breath attack on you, and battle began. We take you now to that battle already in progress. So you have darkness cast, I believe, by Snickerdoodle, that is still extending over this main island in the middle of the lava here. Clay, of course, had been polymorphed, thanks to Chase, into a young black dragon and is now dueling Roar with the young red dragon. Snickerdoodle and Nimble are kind of tag teaming their way towards Vethana, who is kind of flying over one of the lava pits. I do have a marker now, if you guys can see,
I like
for flight. So the base obviously is the square that they're above, and her rising above that just indicates her altitude.
I love
Yeah.
your Z-axis to this. It's great.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic.
I thought it might help a little bit. I do have some saved for dragons, and I think I have another one off to the side in case Airless flies, just to help with the visual. I really like
awesome.
the isometric maps for flight because I feel like it's a lot easier to indicate. Because, like you said, I have that axis going up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Elron went last because he was just itching to go. So that brings us to the combination of Snickerdoodle and Chase. Snickerdoodle, you've got a Cambion flying a little bit above you, out into the lava pits there, and Chase, I actually don't. Oh, there you are. You're making your way down onto the bridge and around, kind of towards where the stone was. What are you guys doing?
I think he's going to go first.
Okay, yeah. So I think I'm gonna tell Nimbly. I don't know if Nimbly has like a little arrow or a bow or something, but I'm gonna have him try to distract the Cambion again, whether it's shoot an arrow or throw something at or just yell at. And I'm gonna tell Nimbly to let me move over a little bit. So I'm gonna move a little closer to Chase, over to like here. And when Nimbly is ready to throw something, shoot an arrow, whatever, I will cast a spell.
Yeah, so he had already taken the help action for you, and whatever you wanted. So yeah, so basically he's just gonna whip out his little short bow. I think it's a short bow or it's a crossbow. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. It's adorable, whatever it is. And he's just gonna kind of fire, like nothing that's actually like at her. He doesn't need to take a roll. It's not his turn. But he's shooting at her to distract her while you make your move.
And as he does that, I am going to cast Blight on the Cambion.
Okay, what do you gotta
And
do?
so, casting Blight on the Cambion, a creature that I can see within range makes a Constitution saving throw.
All right, she does have a +4 to her Constitution. She has an 18.
Okay, so she is going to pass. Is that with disadvantage where she's distracted?
Yeah, I'll give it to you with disadvantage for that. Yeah, okay. So let's have her roll again. She already did because she rolls automatically. It is an 18 and then a 17.
Okay, so either way, it passes. And then that is going to be half of 8d8 damage. So let me
Ooh, very nice.
find some dice.
All
right.
Derek's dice, brought to you by.
Derek's Dice Emporium. If you need dice, we got them. We got two-sided dice. We got three-sided dice. That's all we got. Unfortunately,
Isn't a two-sided die just a coin?
I was
You know
going to say
what?
the same thing.
It's a niche. It's a niche
This
market,
sounds
but
like a
also
bank.
not a niche market.
It sounds like a ripoff.
What was my ad from last
Hey, it
week?
sounds like the current administration. Am I right?
Heyo!
Hey!
This turned into a political ad.
We're ready.
Get your ass out and vote.
Brought to you by
that didn't
Tariffs
work.
Are Uffs.
All right, so
Back
that'll
to you.
God.
that will be 20 damage.
20 damage.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah. No, she is looking bloodied. She's breathing heavy. You know, she looked up. How dare you, you filthy tiefling!
And with that I'll step back one more square, and then that is my turn. And over to Chase.
Yeah, Chase, you just saw him blight the heck out of the flying Cambion here.
Yes. Okay, how far is this? It's only 15 feet.
No.
Okay, so how are you doing? So you said for flight, are we talking like if I'm 15 base squares away, but so if she's in the air, we're gonna say that's gonna miss then because she's definitely more than 15 feet away.
Yeah. So you would be 25 feet away from just her base.
I'm saying if
and
I
then-
was 15 feet away, a move that was only 15 feet still wouldn't reach her because she's up in the air.
Yeah, she is up in the air, 20 feet.
Sick. Okay. In the air, 20 feet. Okay.
Mhm.
Then with that idea, Man, is that high enough? A 20-foot. Where would a 20-foot cube be if I was going to do it here? It would be 5, 10, 15. So it'd be the whole base of where the rock is, right?
Basically, yeah.
And then it would be 20 feet up. And would
Correct.
hit her?
We'd call it inner space, yeah.
Then that is what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to cast Erupting Earth. Oops. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There it is.
Yeah, so a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. All right, so she will.
I'm hoping that magic rock isn't a creature, but other than that, yeah. So 3d12.
Yeah, so that's gonna be an 18 for her dex save.
11 plus 9, so 20. Let me read this really quick. Hold on. Just kidding. Never mind, can't use that for this. Okay, so then she would take 10 damage. And then, what about the 2 kobolds?
They would not have been in that cube.
20 feet from here?
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, it's a 20-foot. Okay, I see it now. Okay. Dang.
Yeah, because it'd be 10 feet from here, so it would have been.
I was thinking, yeah, I was. Okay, and I can't see that far, so they're just outside it. Darn, I wanted to get them more than I wanted to get her, but that's fine. I can't see within that. That's fine. There you go. There's that one. And then as she's up there, I'm also gonna shoot a poison spray at her, which is just a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that roll. I'll use if it rolls something. I got a 7. Probably should. Why did it do all? Oh, it does the damage. 7 plus 8, so a 13. Or sorry,
13 to hit.
Sorry, 15.
15 to hit. That's gonna miss.
Okay. Then that's it
Alrighty.
for me. As far as movement,
yes.
no, I'm actually gonna be there. I'll be fine. I'll stay there for now.
All right, yeah. So yeah, Airless, you can't really see this because it's on the other side of the darkness it was cast. You did hear some commotion as Lilithra or Vethana had some rocks thrown at her way, and then you saw some poison spray go shooting by. What are you doing? You got a couple dragons fighting in front of you.
I know, right?
Rawr.
For the little circle of darkness, like, is it just like a total sphere? Do I just need to like fly up, or do I need to go?
No, it's a complete
over, or...
sphere. Yeah, it's completely opaque.
Okay, so do I need to go? Like, how? I guess tall is it, or maybe it does. It doesn't really matter. I can move.
It was
so
20
Yeah.
feet.
5, 10. But if I'm like roughly here, I can see her.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just kind of, shuffle my little bird ass over there and take my 2 shots at her with my long bow.
Yeah, roll 'em.
Shit. Okay, there we go. So a 21 and a 27 to hit.
Yeah, both those will hit. Roll your damage.
Cool. So that's 13 damage plus 9, so 22 damage.
Wow.
And then once per turn, yeah, the Colossus Slayer. So I hit it an extra 1d8 damage if she's below her HP maximum, which I assume she is.
She definitely
still?
is. Yeah, she is looking
Okay,
rough.
so that one was just another 2. So it was 22, so 24 damage total.
So she takes 2 more damage.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Airless, you just hop over onto the bridge on the other side of Elrond. You shoot off 2 quick shots in succession, striking her both times. She screams in pain. She has like holes in her wings. She looks like a boss at the video game when they're looking like shit. Ganon, his cape in Ocarina of Time kept getting more holies. That's what her wings look like. Any other
Nice.
movements
Swiss
or anything
cheese.
for you?
Maybe. No, actually, I'm gonna stay where I am. So that's it.
So that is the enemy's turn. And I don't honestly remember which one of them went first. But since they're back to back, it doesn't really matter. So the first thing you're gonna see is Vethana flies down and around the darkness, and she kind of bloop, posts back here. Clay, you are currently the only one that can actually see her.
I can see through the darkness.
You cannot.
I have Devil Sight since I went to level 7, and I can see through magical darkness.
What the fuck?
What? What is this? Devil Sight? I gotta go look at it.
I've never heard anything looking through darkness
That's
before.
hot, Snickerdoodle. That's awesome.
It's part of being the.
You're over there
being
putting
the
your
tiefling.
sunglasses
It was-
on.
It was an option when I.
You can
when I-
normally see you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet, which also means that when you're in darkness, it is not black and white for you.
You have color.
Oh
have
my
color
God.
vision
You're
in
like
darkness.
What is
That
it?
was one
A
of my favorite
shrimp
things
that
at
can
level
see
7
things.
that I
And
found.
there goes my plan to have a puzzle be a colored thing, but you guys
No,
couldn't
still
figure
do
it
it.
out because it was why he'll just be like, guys, it's this color.
It
God
doesn't
damn it.
matter. It's fine.
All right,
I've been
Devil Sight-
waiting to cast like darkness and be able to use it where like
that
I can
is
attack things in it while I can see, but
the
it didn't work with
handiest thing.
fire around this. So like yeah, like it works well with the spell.
That is ridiculously handy. Holy shit.
That is super
okay.
cool.
So nobody else except for
That's awesome, man. You can see in there.
Snickerdoodle.
That's great.
and Clay, you see all of a sudden as Vethana seems to split. And all of a sudden, there are 4 different Vethanas kind of moving around, hovering over the lava in a circle. Really, it's magma because it's still inside the volcano? But you get
Yeah,
what I
like
mean.
get it right.
That's not the part that I'm freaked out about.
No, you need to be freaked out.
Dragon Clay's like, oi, roar! Deforker!
And as you speak up, you see the dragon in front of you lash out, snapping at you with his gaping maw, taking swipes at you with his razor-sharp claws. Are you ready for the multi-attack?
Bring it on, brother!
So the first one's going to be a 25.
Fuck me. I need a pen. Alright.
Oh, so is that a hit? Because you're...
Oh, I gotta figure out what my AC is.
Yes, it's a fucking... Actually, I don't know. As a dragon, I assume it's under 25, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Okay, it's still a hit. Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and take... That's going
young
to be...
black dragon. It is a young black dragon.
Young black dragon, that is correct.
I'm a big
so
old boy.
12 plus 6, so that's going to be 18 points of piercing damage. And then he's coming at you with his claw 2 times. So he's going to get a 26 on the first one, but then you're going to see him swipe around and fumble himself and fall prone on the second one. So let's go ahead and tank this first one. That's going to be 16, sorry. So an additional 16 points of damage. Clay, as the red dragon rears up, he clamps down tight onto your neck, releasing a bunch of this oozing dark blood. He swipes at you across the face, catching you with a pretty devastating blow. And then he... pretty fucking cocky, comes back at you again. You kind of just move out of the way. He kind of swipes around and boom, he fell down. He is currently flat on his back. That being said, he does have his movement, and he is going to use half of that to right himself back up as he sneers at you. It is your turn.
I roar in pain, and my eyes narrow where it's like, oh, bitch, it's on now. And I'm going to use Acid Breath on him. It's right
All right.
Let's see. The dragon exhales acid in a 30-foot thing. DC 14. All right, here we go. All right, I got a 10.
So you said DC 14
means he rolls.
Each.
That should
Okay. Yep. Each creature in that line must make a DC 14 dexterity throw. So yes, you roll.
Yeah, so you see him try to dodge out of the way, but he just is still kind of thrown off balance from getting knocked over, that he is not able to escape your poison. Or your acid, excuse me. Roll your damage.
Right. It's 11d8.
It's hot.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
Am I reading that right? I mean, double check me if I'm
it
wrong.
is. It is. It's 11d8. And he last time said at least 49 because that's what the page said. I don't know if he's.
I did. So it's either you get the minimum of 49 or your roll, because I think that's more fun.
I'm
I
rolling.
love that.
He's not used to playing a little dragon.
I'm not.
Josh, is that you?
Oh God!
he's not.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Oh my god. No, since he's not at his screen, I assume that's him walking around. Sometimes I wonder about that. I'm like, this would be maybe the best time to get robbed. You guys would at least hopefully call police if I got murdered on
I mean,
screen.
who would I call? Would I call 911?
How
Be
exciting is the like? Can we see stuff happening? Is it like?
I don't know, because if I back up
We also-
slightly... Oh no, you can... Oh no, I'm gone. So maybe you
don't-
can't.
Does somebody know your address? Because
Oh shit.
we could report a murder somewhere in our.
Somebody in Arvada is
Like-
dead.
It's somewhere in Arvada, guys.
Like it's somewhere
I
over there.
know
Get over
that.
there now.
So you know what? Maybe not. I mean, I guess you could call the
We're
police
gonna have
and
to
say
make
that
a
and hope for
contact
the best.
spreadsheet, for emergency contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Clay.
My lowest. Okay, so they said taking 49, and I rolled a 45, so I think he takes 45 damage.
No, he takes 49 damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
49
minimum
or
amount
your
of
roll.
damage he can take. Yes.
okay, yes. Then
I
roar!
got you, boo. Come on.
Kisses. But I open my mouth and just acid everywhere as I lunge at him and just oh.
Yeah, he this just covers him. You can see the acid just eating into his flesh. Some of his scales start disappearing. His wings, again, becoming like Swiss cheese everywhere you hit it. Anything else on your turn?
The only way out of here is through the door, or can he fly straight up to nowhere volcano?
You guys know that archway is actually, while it looks kind of bigger, it's actually too small for a large creature to fit through.
All right, I'm gonna fly a little bit above him just to intimidate him, and that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, so let's just say you kind of hover right above him here in melee range
Flexing.
still.
I'm flexing.
Flexing down at him. Yeah, Nimble's turn. Nice job, Snickerdoodle and Mr. Chase! And he's just gonna kind of do the same thing, and he's gonna follow over here. Actually, he's not gonna get right next to Snickerdoodle. I think he has a little common sense that there are area of effect spells that are happening a little bit around here. So he is just gonna kind of get close and say, "Whatever you guys need, I'm ready." And he's once again gonna ready a help action. Elron, you're witnessing this dragon battle, acid flying, claws being swiped. What's going on with you?
I'm still a little behithered from being down a moment ago. So I'm going.
He acts like it wasn't a week ago, guys. Come on.
I'm just happy to use the word be hithered. I gotta Google that. Way to go, buddy. Be hithered.
I don't even know if that's the right word. I just used it.
I
like it.
But anyway, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. On the first level, so it is 1d4 2d8 plus 4. It's a good start. So 14 plus, or 14. I'm going to heal myself for 14. And then I will move. Right here.
And for those who don't have eyes, where's right here?
It's above the bridge, or it's 5 feet in front of Airless on the bridge.
Nice.
That was good.
Oh, yeah. Is that you?
That'll be me.
Alrighty. God damn it. You hear a shriek coming from inside the darkness sphere. Sounds koboldish. You don't know why. Snickerdoodle and Chase.
Oh, Snickers, did you see something happen in the sphere?
Oh, that's right.
Yes. There's only one left in there.
What happened to the other one?
Snickerdoodle, you saw as they both tried to attack the obsidian stone again. One of them seemed to kind of hit it with their hilt instead of the actual blade of the dagger, and the other one just swang really hard, missed, tripped over his feet, and fell off the back of the boulder.
One of them basically just fell in the lava. Like, he just looked like an idiot and slipped.
You
Oh
can
God, I hope there's
enthusiasm.
nothing invisible over there.
He rolled a fucking 1.
Okay,
All right.
let's check.
So, yeah. What do you want to do? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I want to find out where that bitch ran off to. But I also don't like there's
she's
that.
she's
that
right on.
guy-
She's right on the back of the cloud. You can't see her, but if you make your way around, she's just on the back of the cloud. There's 4 of her though now. Like, she's split.
There's 4 of her.
Yes.
Okay.
I can attack, or I'm thinking I'm gonna take out the last kobold that's sitting in there, or at least attack him.
Okay, I'm at least gonna go see what's over there. So why don't you do your kobold thing? And then I'm gonna run off after you do that.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Nimbly to go with Chase
Okay.
as well. Tell him help Chase any way you can, and then I am going to.
You got it!
I'm gonna cast my Sorceress Burst, and that is going to be a 19 at
Yep.
the kobold. And so with that, I cast a Sorceress Energy at one creature or object within range. Make a ranged attack roll against the target. On a hit, the target takes. It's going to be 2d8 because I'm over level 5. And I get to choose the type of damage that it takes, and I am going to use psychic damage
Okay.
on this kobold, and that is going to be
Oh, the kobold's one weakness.
it's going to be 12. That's going to be, and with my staff, 14 damage.
Yeah, so what does this look like as the kobold takes more than twice his HP in psychic damage?
So he's gonna get hit, and he's gonna get hit, and he's gonna take his sword and just flip it on himself and shove it right through him.
Fuck.
Yeah, he collapses and falls over the edge into the magma below.
And
Chase.
I will.
Oh.
And yeah, I guess it's the same turn, so I probably can't tell him that happened. Like,
Yeah.
that just is gonna happen soon enough. So yeah, never mind.
Okay, and I was gonna already take off. Are you moving?
No, I will
1,
stay.
2,
I'll stay in the
3,
same spot.
4,
I'll stay.
5, 6, and I'm guessing I can see her now.
Yes. Yeah, you move
Okay.
right around there.
What do I see when I see her? Do all of them look exactly like her?
Yes.
Is it also? Am I able to end my concentration on that spell?
Yes.
I'll do that after that kobold dies, so the darkness goes away.
You can all see the Cambion flying about 10 feet above the magma.
And there's like
Magma!
there's like no more kobolds, right? Like it's just
No
the
more
orb in the middle.
kobolds. Yeah, the orb disappears and you're like, where the fucking kobolds at?
Yep.
Fuck.
They're gone. Oh, why are there Oh shit! Why are there 4 of you? That's fucking creepy. Are they all like smiling? Do they look? They're all acting the same. They just look like 4 of her. They all look.
So
busted up
you
and shit.
say that, and she looks over at you, and you're like, "God gives us many gifts, doesn't she?"
Means God's a beautiful person and gives us lots of gifts. Probably handbags gets full of fruit and heated chips.
Let's see. How far away is she? She's like at least 40 feet or something. So.
She is exactly 40 feet. Say 45 because she's flying up.
Okay. Yeah, fuck. I can't really do anything this turn.
You
No,
can
I don't
definitely
say
see her.
that. I just run over there and I'm just kind of. I'm taken aback by
The
there
4
being
of
a whole
them.
bunch of them, the 4 of them,
Sure.
and kind of change my plan now that I'm actually looking at them. So I think that's it for my turn.
Yeah. Airless, you watch as the darkness fades away. Suddenly, this Cambion appears, all 4 of her, looking back towards Chase, who has stopped in his tracks, eyes wide. Over to your right, you've got Clay kind of hovering above this red dragon who's looking pretty ragged. What do you got going on?
So the 4 Cambion whatevers, they're all kind of in the same area? Like they're all
Yeah.
clustered together?
Correct.
Okay.
It's all in the same space.
Okay, so
Oh, they're
man,
tightly
they're like
packed.
they're
Okay.
like right
Yes.
next to each other. Okay.
They're on top of each other. Okay.
And then I would add 5 feet to that because she's slightly flying.
Roughly, yeah, that's what we're calling it.
Okay, that fits nicely into me casting Gust of Wind again. A line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. Blast from me in a direction I choose, which I choose the direction directly toward the Cambion quartet.
There you go.
And then they must succeed on a strength saving throw of 15. Or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line.
Yeah. All right. So that was a strength save.
Yes, strength 15.
Yeah. So we got a 21 on that.
Wait, all 4 of them?
Technically.
Very cool. Okay. Then okay, hold on. Let me hit I used that, and then because that was my yada yada, I'd love to come slightly closer, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Yeah. You just blow this gust of wind, and you see all 4 of them kind of like flap their wings harder as it comes by, and then all of them kind of shore up after the gust blows by, and she smiles down at you. 4 smiles glistening in the light of the magma.
I stick
That
my
is
tongue
fair.
out at her.
Oh, stupid bird. Sorry, reading much stuff. So right now she is going to hold on. I gotta read here. So all of a sudden you're gonna see her kind of rotate her hands and fucking kamehameha as a beam of crackling energy streaks towards both Aerolus, Elron, and Snickerdoodle. She is casting her Eldritch Blast. So, would you all 3... Oh, it's a ranged spell attack. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Well, also, wouldn't Nimbly
So,
be in
that's
there?
going to be... No. It's not a area of effect. She's got a... Sorry. Lots of information to fucking look through here. Plus a 10. Okay. So that's going to be on 1, 2, and 3. So that was Aerolus, Elrond, and Snickerdoodle. So on Aerolus, that's going to be a 13. So you just kind of dodge out of the way as this blast goes right over your shoulder. For Elrond, that's going to be an 18.
Damn it.
which is exactly your armor class.
I
As
know.
you try to take it, kind of move past it, but it catches you right in your shoulder pauldron. And finally, Snickerdoodle, she's going to nail you fully in the chest with a 24.
How much did I take?
Uno momento, por favor. So that's going to be 1d10 for each one. So Elrond, you're going to take 1d10 plus 4 is going to be 5 for Elrond. That's going to be 14. Or sorry, who was first? Was it Elrond or Aerolus was first?
Aerolus was first.
Aerolus was first. 5 for Aerolus.
Yeah, but it missed her,
14.
didn't
You
it?
had missed
Yeah,
Airless.
missed me.
Oh,
But
okay.
Elrond and Snickerdoodle got hit.
Yes. Woo. So 5 for Elrond, 14 for Snickerdoodle.
Oof.
Yeah, as she casts her blast, and she's gonna soar higher up in the air until she's about 50 feet up, almost at the top of the canyon, or cavern, glaring down at you.
Would we have been able to see where the Eldritch Blast came from, or is it just random between her four beings?
No, all 4 of them did this movement and cast shimmering bolts of light. You
Okay.
do not know which ones were which.
Okay.
For instance, visual-wise, you watch as all 4 of them made their hand gestures, kamehameha'd out, right? And you saw as 4 different beams missed Aerolus, 4 different beams hit Elrond in the shoulder, and 4 different beams hit Snickerdoodle in the chest. But they only got the damage from 1.
Gotcha.
Huh. Okay.
And that is the dragon. He's not too happy with you kind of soaring above there. And while he cannot recharge his breath weapon yet, he is going to snap at your nuts and try to swipe them off.
No! I need
Not
those.
nuts.
I need
So
those for
first he
stuff.
hits you with a 24 as he just chomps down right between your legs. And that's going to be 9, 12 plus 6 is going to be 18 points of piercing damage there. He releases and then takes 2 swipes. Each of these just missing barely as he's kind of getting the flavor of some young black dragon dick.
Oh, you still did some damage there.
And then he is going to pop back over here. He's going to kind of take one sweet swipe of his wings, I guess, and fly over there. Would you please give me a attack of opportunity?
Is that the little old me, the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's a little old you.
My highest roll was 15.
Yep. So he zoops back, and you reach out to try to swipe him, but he's just out of your range.
It's because of the ball tap.
It's because the
Not
ball
cool.
tap.
Not cool, bro.
Yeah, you're kind of rubbing your groin area there a little bit. What else are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm mad. Fuck, I'm pissed. I'm gonna race over there and give him the exact same treatment. Flying over here to the dragon. I'm gonna do multi-attack. Let's see, 1 bite and 2 swipes. Bone medicine. Do I gotta add
Whoa.
anything to my? What? Sorry.
I was gonna say you should roll a d6 to
Recharge acid.
check your
breath.
recharge. You don't have to use it, but you can recharge it.
I mean, yeah, no, that didn't hit. Roll, low roll. All right, I'm doing my thing. I got a 15 for multi-attack. So let's see, I'm biting him first. Plus
So
7
you
to hit,
roll
so
each attack.
Okay.
So the 15 would be, and you're doing a. Are you doing a +7 on that?
Yep. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
The 15 is plus 22 then. And I got a 20 and 13.
In that 13th with the +7.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you reach out, you get a hold of him with your teeth, and you reach up with one arm, you swipe at him, you get a hunk of flesh, you bring your other arm around, and you just can't quite hit him with that one. How much damage does he have?
Sorry, I clicked on the picture, so it got real big. Right, so I got him with bite and a claw. Was that what it was?
Correct.
2D. That's 2d10.
2d10 plus 4.
2d10 plus 4, and then you'll have 2d6 plus 4.
Oh,
Plus
shit, sorry.
1d8 plus 4.
Okay, you're all coming
plus
at me
1d8.
really quick.
4, 8,
Six dice.
15, 16, 23, 42.
So 2d10,
All right, 15 plus 4, so 19.
19, a d8,
You're doing great.
Thanks. 5.
so 24, and then we'll do 2d6. So that's 24 for the bite.
2,
Wow.
4, so that's 6.
So 10 plus 4, so 14 for your claw.
I wasn't writing this down.
It's okay. Josh has it in his head. I guarantee you. He's a human calculator.
When you, yeah, it's all good. You just did it all. So
I didn't.
I just told you all the damage.
Not the whole result.
Okay, so 24 was for the bite attack, and then
Ah.
the claw attack was.
Not everybody's a calculator,
14.
Josh.
I
14.
was saying the total
No,
for the bite. My bad.
no, I-
So
I
38
appreciate
total
Dare
damage.
you.
I was
Yeah.
appreciating you. I was just constantly just throwing shit down my dice tower. So I was banking way too much on you. So that's on me. That one's on
I just
me.
love my dice
Just roll
tower.
those dice.
Amateur D&D.
Was I supposed to be counting? What?
I might as
Jason
well
the
would
say
say
numbers
38 points of damage.
38 points of damage to that.
Yeah.
Damn dragon.
Great, Clay.
I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, he's looking all pretty rugged right now. He doesn't even have the energy to talk shit anymore.
I'm gonna
Anything else?
I'm gonna Godzilla pump my chest and roar in his face.
And that sounds a little something like,
Oi, oi, oi,
oh my god.
Roy!
He's Leroy Jenkins over there.
Yeah, like goodness.
And that's my turn.
Oh my. And that's your turn. Yeah, so that's going to be Nimble. He's feeling pretty confident right now, so he's just going to go ahead and try to... Oh, wait, no, that's 45. She's out of his range. Never mind. So, yeah, Nimble's just going to go ahead and keep on helping. He's just be like, I'll run in between you guys in case either of you need something. And that will give the help action to whoever wants it. Elron, that is you.
I am going to cast Dispel Magic on the Cambion because you can use it to end the effects of a spell on a target if the spell is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot. It's at 3rd level, but it can also end magical effects. So I'm hoping that it can get rid of her multiple forms.
Does it?
So you guys see Elron do his little thing, whatever he needs to do to cast this spell. I don't know what the visual or somatic components are. Paint me a picture, Elron. What's this look like?
It's just going to be like in a beam of light because it's radiant because of me being a cleric. And the radiant light's going to encapsulate the Cambion features, like all 4 of them, and hopefully from there they meld together. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So you see kind of all 4 of them just like swoop into a singular Cambion again as her eyes widen and she looks around. She kind of looks back at you, very shocked.
Nice. And I am going to let's see how far I can get. I'll go right, kind of here, kind of tucked behind the bridge from the dragon over there. If it's possible,
Yeah.
it looks like it's possible.
You're just like tucking yourself like in this little
Behind
area.
the bridge, so that if he does use like a breath weapon of some sort,
Sure.
I can't. Get it.
Yeah, I would say that dips down under the bridge there a little bit. I would say you get. Let's give you half cover,
Okay.
so you'll get a plus to the AC on anything there, coming from that direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, no more kobolds. Chase and Snickerdoodle. You got a flying Cambion, only one of them.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go first real quick because mine will be
go
fast.
for it.
Mine will be fast. So I'll see
What
her
he
go
said.
back. I'm like, always a little quick, man. I just need a minute. All right, let's get going. So I'm gonna sprint off this way. So 4, 5, 6, and then I would say 30 feet. I can get her. Is that a yay?
She's
she
at 30
within-
feet. Yes.
Yay.
You're up above a little bit on the rock, too.
Okay. So I ran over here on purpose so I could, attempt to do a poison spray on.
Does it trickle back
Yeah.
down on you if you roll a 1?
Oh, what?
God. Luckily, it was a 2. I got lucky though.
Oh, shit.
Like it could have trickled back.
Yeah. And then I have to use my cat feature because I don't want to stand right next to her, and I'm gonna run away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, actually, I'll do 5, 6, and stay right here in this little nook. All right.
Yeah, Snickerdoodle, you watched Chase kind of run at her down the bridge onto the rock island there, kind of try to cast something up, completely miss, and just scatter back down the second bridge, heading closer to the stone. What are you doing?
And she's looking pretty rough.
She's looking very rough.
And how is the dragon looking?
Pretty bad as well. Not nearly as bad as her.
Okay. Well, she's quite far away right now, is the only thing.
Yes,
So
she
I'm
is.
gonna move. I'm gonna move in range here. I'm gonna move in range of the dragon and cast Blight on the dragon.
Yeah,
And so
remind me
that-
which save.
That is Constitution 15 to save.
He's got a +5. He rolls a 20.
Okay, so that is going to do some here. Let's just roll it over here. Let's make life easy for everybody. 34. So half of that.
17. Alrighty. Yeah, so you cast Blight. What does that look like as it starts affecting him?
It basically just starts like shriveling parts of him. So like as like the holes that are already acid filled or whatever, stuff starts to like shrivel up from like the inside, almost just constricting everything tighter and tighter.
Yeah, these wounds are looking really, really bad on him. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna move back a little bit closer to Elron or stumble back because I am pretty rough right now as well. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Airless, once again, you are looking at a single Cambion as it kind of sucked back into one being. What are you doing?
That was a terrible noise. However, anyway, I would love to do my lungbow. Why not? For my 2 hits, there's there's a 14 and a 15.
Really?
Yeah, no, they were not the best rolls.
Yeah, so she's up there, she's flying, she's looking
no.
terrible. You loose 2 arrows, and she
Hey, wait.
just kind of like spins around with one and hits the other out of the air with their wing.
That doesn't feel good. So, when I hit a creature, never mind, I can't even do that. Alright, so I'm gonna just stand there and kind of like look down at my feet in shame.
That is really funny.
Nope, that didn't feel very good at all.
No, it's really funny.
You're doing
I can't believe.
Oh no, do I die? Like, if
That-
you don't hit them, they kill you instantly or something?
No, I just can't believe the luck.
No.
As
Just
you
kidding.
watch her
No.
dodge an
No.
arrow, knock the other one out, and
No.
she stares down at you. She glances at everybody in the room and she says, "You haven't seen the last of me." And she blips
No!
out of existence.
You bitch!
God damn it. The fucking demon, man.
I'm gonna drop to my little bird knees and just then throw my poor little forehead to the rock.
The dragon looks over, is like,
What the fuck? She's fucking ditched me! That bitch!
and then she is, or he rather, is going to rear back his head, fire in his eyes that you can see, Clay, before you see the fire erupting from his mouth. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Let me see what this dragon's got. 16. Wait. Yep, 16.
So that is going to be a fail.
Fuck.
So that's gonna be 16 over here. Please give me one moment because I forgot to get all my d6s out earlier. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Oops.
Where the hell did she go?
I'm so sad. I've always rolled really well for my hit.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And then I basically whiffed, and even with my plus 10. That was so sad.
So Clay, he rears back his head and he unleashes his breath weapon as you are enveloped in these flames for 45 points of fire damage.
So what happens if that's more than my health points?
How much more than your health points?
You said 45?
I did.
6.
How much health did you have? You had, oh, you had
39.
6.
So Clay, you get just doused in his fire breath, and
Owie.
you feel yourself shrink back down into your normal form, and you will take an additional 6 points of fire damage off of Clay.
All right.
As you look up, and this large red dragon is staring down at you.
Let's play now, little mouse.
That's gonna be his turn. It's yours.
It's Clay's turn.
It sure is.
Oi, let's play. And Clay buffs out, shirt rips. I enter rage as I am. It's party time. I'm gonna spend a rage. Oh! And I swing my sterling hammer at him. Give me a second. I didn't expect this to happen tonight. Thought I was gonna be a dragon. I'm a barbarian, bitches.
For those of you who don't know, Jason has multiclassed into a barbarian.
Genuinely, yeah.
Nice.
I
I was wondering where the rage came from.
No, I was here
So
for
sexy.
it, but I was like, I really didn't think he was a fucking barbarian, but I was here for it. I was ready.
All right. I rolled a 15.
15. So you are feeling this rage for the first time ever. This angst that you've kind of built up over Tevins, over everything that's happened so far. And you're not sure how to control this strength quite yet, as you kind of bring it down where his foot would be, and he just kind of steps back.
Boy, I got lucky that time. Can I? Do I have any movement actions left? I can still.
You have another attack, buddy, if you're raging.
That's right. I'm gonna double swing right back up at him. Rolling again. That one was worse, but I forgot to add my +1 last time, so we're back at 15. Fuck.
Yeah, so you kind of bring it back up, and he just kind of moves his head out of the way. It's really fast, though. Like, you're like, wow, hammer's a little lighter than it used to be. Better get used to that. But yes, you do have movement.
All right. I noticed this. And I'm gonna move towards my friends. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Do I get any movement speed raging out?
No, but he is going to bite at you as you run away from him. So that's going to be... He snaps his mighty jaws at you for 22, as you take 11 points of piercing damage as you run away.
Don't I get half of that since I'm raging?
Yeah.
You do!
That's the best part.
I
That's the
something
best part
right.
about barbarians.
You
man.
are
Good job.
crushing it over there.
Oh,
That was awesome.
That would have put you down if you
I
had
know.
not.
I know. Oh my
Rage is
god.
key, man.
Holy shit!
Is it
Rage
plus
is
2 to your hit as well, or is it just your damage?
I think it's just the damage, isn't it?
I'd have to read it
just the
again.
damage.
I really thought it was both, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but I
Either way, he would have missed.
can't.
Okay, that's good still. I mean, not
Just-
good, but
he would have
fine.
missed.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
So, sorry.
Do I take damage or did he miss?
No, you take damage. You take 5 points of damage.
Okay, I'm struggling, boys, but I'm still mad. But I'm really struggling. I got black eyes everywhere. I got 3 black eyes. You have no idea how. It's looking bad.
Mr. Nimble, Mr. Clay, no! And Nimble's gonna rush up 25 feet closer to you. He's gonna whip out his short bow. I'm pretty sure it is a short bow, despite his character having a crossbow on his back. Doesn't matter. He's gonna go ahead and just do it anyways.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Oh, what? That's incredible.
Get him, bud.
So he whips out his short bow. He pulls it back. He looses his arrow. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 1 piercing damage. Or wait, no, it's 6, and then I forgot how I do that. And it's a fucking 6 for 13 points of piercing damage as his tiny little arrow goes directly into this fucker's eye.
Fuck yeah!
And he roars in pain. Yeah, take that for hurting my friend! Elron, you just saw this dude take an arrow directly to the eye, roaring in pain. He's got these wounds from the acid that have been infected with blight. What else is happening with you?
Despite all the rage,
You're still just, yeah.
A rat in a cage, man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing for my two friends here, and they are going to get 3d8 plus 6 worth of healing.
That's nice.
Hell yeah.
21 points of healing for both of you, Clay and Snickerdoodle.
Hell yeah!
Very nice.
Now
I
that
feel
you're raging,
rejuvenated.
just think about your health is doubled except for magic damage, essentially, when you're raging. It's great.
Heard that.
Any movement at all?
No, I'm actually gonna stay put because I'm in that nook again. So
Yeah, for sure. Chase and Snickerdoodle, how do you want to tag team this thing?
Do you know what you want to do?
I think so. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do here.
Okay, go for it. I only have
all right.
I have very little to do, so go for it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move a little ways away. Actually, I'm gonna try to get away from being in a pack a little here. I'm gonna move over here so that I still have a good line of sight of the dragon from ways away. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast, which has a 120-foot range.
Nice.
At it, and that is going to be a 18 plus 7 plus 2, so 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be.
Are you just doing one beam or are you doing 3?
No, I think I can only do 2. 3 is level 11. So
Gotcha.
at level 5 you get 2.
Gotcha.
So I will do that. Now the question I do have with you is, so with the new Staff of Power that I have, I get a +2 bonus
Yes.
onto attack roll and to damage roll.
Yes.
Is that on both bolts? Because I roll
Yes.
a 1d10 plus 4 plus 2, basically.
Yes.
Okay. That is going to
10
be
plus 6.
the first one is going to be 16 damage, and the second one is going to be 10 damage.
So, your first blast collides with this dragon, and it starts falling out of the air as your other one flies over its head, and it collapses in a steaming heap on the ground.
Is that it? Did we get him?
Thank God.
Can I run over and kick him? I'm just mad. I'm just kicking him at his knees. Just mother.
Yeah, Clay, you run over, you start kicking him, and the second time you kick him, suddenly you all feel the volcano start to shake violently.
Maybe you should stop.
All right, I take a couple breaths and I look back at the group. I was like, I don't like the situation right now.
The volcano shakes again.
We could
Can I
leave.
sense anything next to this rock? Like, do I?
So-
I want to make
You
my way
are-
over to the rock.
You guys are looking at the rock. Airless, you see this too. You notice that the obsidian stone is pulsating and glowing brighter and brighter. You feel another tremor in the volcano.
Oh, can I touch it?
Yes, you can.
I touch
I'm
it.
making my way over to the rock as well. While
Just
she does
like
that.
full palm and fingers
Yeah.
of one hand. Just
Yeah, you feel a sense of warmth, and you get comforted.
oh, a second hand touches it.
The warmth runs up that hand. Another violent shake.
Oh. Guys, this
What,
rock.
guys? Can we get out of here or help?
Can
the
we
rock?
take the rock?
Would I
rock
know
doesn't seem to be
anything
moving.
about? Would I know anything about like this obsidian stone from what I
Give
know
me an
about the
insight.
volcano?
Just give me an insight check.
15.
Yeah, so you feel deep in your heart that this rock is something that you should be touching.
Okay, as I'm making my way over, I'm
Snickerdoodle,
gonna yell at
touch
everybody. I'm
this.
gonna be like, "Everybody, touch the rock!" And
It feels
make my
so
way over.
good. Oh.
Does everybody, you guys all hear him say this? What are you guys doing? As the volcano once again shakes very, very violently, almost more so than before.
Touching the
Run,
rock.
guys, run! And I'm touching the rock. Yeah, I got my hand on.
Clay runs up, super raged up, and I pick up Nimbly. I'm like, let's go, boy!
Oh,
We
let's
run
go!
down the
Yeah, so you all touch the obsidian stone, warmth running down your arms, and you get a sense of comfort as your vision goes black.
Yes.
Did we die again?
Again. How many
I might-
times can
I
we
might-
die?
I might
I'm
have fucked
ready.
up, guys. Sorry.
If I had a nickel,
But doesn't it feel good? This at least
I-
was a feel good death, not a, oh my god, I'm dying at graduation in front of my parents' death. It was different.
We're like real protectors at this point.
Yeah, more or less.
We did what we could. Going out strong.
Yep. I'm sorry you didn't like find out what happened to your dad though.
Oh, I
no, I
know.
feel like I still had some things to do.
Oh no.
There was a
Airless
few
is just
to do.
riding the waves of apathy. Woo! Protecting the realm.
As you guys are talking to each other, you realize that your vision is not actually black because you can all see each other. You guys are looking at each other as you're saying all this. It's
No.
just everything around you is black.
Sovereign Guard?
You guys all turn around, kind of looking around at this plane that you're on, and you see a man whose body has been very badly mutilated by punishment, like on a rack. He is crisscrossed with marks of torture, and having been broken with these ravaged joints. He's kind of short, burly, he's balding. He's only wearing a breechcloth. He's got some red twine wrapped around each of his arms and his ankles, but he has this kind of kind, homely face. It's warm and it's comforting. Of course, Snickerdoodle, would you like to introduce your friends to your patron?
I will. Can I walk over to him, like help him up
Yes.
as I do this, and like everybody, this is who I saw when I jumped into the hole. This is Ilmater. This is who I received the staff from.
this is
this
your
is-
god, your patron?
This is my patron. This is why
Oh
we
my
are here.
goodness.
To help
And I
help him
skip
and the rest of
over.
the Pebble.
I
Nice
skip
to meet you,
over and
bro.
offer out my hand. This is awesome.
He
Airless.
It's so nice to meet you, Airless.
Oh my goodness. How
Yeah.
I mean
What's
you
up,
sound
bro?
you sound rough. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. You do.
I am always as I should be. I thank each and every one of you for protecting the heart.
Of course. Yes. What else will we do? The rock felt great. It was wonderful. Loved it.
It should, I think, as it is a part of me.
Wait, are you? As Clay sheathes his weapons and calms down a little bit, it's like, are you like the heart is the rock? So are you the mountain, or who are you? What?
He kind of smiles down at you and he's like, no, nothing so much as that. The stone holds a piece of me, a piece of my divine heart.
It felt wonderful. Like you have such a beautiful, warm heart. Is that
Only
you?
Only those with pure souls feel that comfort if they're that close to my heart.
Oh my goodness. So this was a beautiful compliment. So thank you. But thank you for offering it. It was wonderful.
It was the least I could do. I have to shut down and seal the chamber so she cannot come back and try to take it for her own.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
was
Can
all-
we
was that-
help
was that
somehow?
Help?
What was all that rumbling?
No. Shh, Chase. Shush. Can we help?
That was me. I'm sorry. I am bringing down the volcano in certain places to protect the inferno spiders and to seal away the piece of heart that I left there.
Pretty strong.
I like that. How can we
I-
help?
You already have done beautifully, and it's all that I could ask for. Thank
No. Like outside of what you could ask for, what's the exceeds expectations part that we can do?
Snickerdoodle already knows of his purpose now. He is to seek out and destroy evil where he finds it, especially followers of Leviatar, as this thing was.
And that is what we shall do.
Yeah, we can do
If only
that.
Grandma Ruth could see us now, or not Grandma Ruth. Sorry.
Yeah, you
Mama
mixed
Ruth.
up a couple
Mama
things. Trying to do a crossover here.
Yeah.
You better back up.
And now
Just
I
call her
completely
Grammy.
forgot her name.
Yeah.
Her
If
name's
only Mama
Grammy.
Ruth. If only Mama Ruth could see us now.
Mama
Uh,
Ruth and Grammy.
He thanks you again, and then the kind face of Ilmater and the darkness fade away, and you find yourself standing in front of a small shrine to the broken god.
Oh my goodness. I pull out, I don't know what's in my pockets. Hold on. Give me a second. And put it on the shrine. What's in my pockets?
What's in its
Inventory.
pockets, precious?
Yeah.
What's in
Shut
its
up.
pockets? Oh?
Oh, okay, so literally what I have written down in my inventory is a sick gold bowl. So I would love to pull that out and put that onto the shrine.
Oh, that trinket went to something.
Yeah, my sick gold bowl is gonna go onto the shrine.
Wait,
and I
was
would
that
love
the
to-
gold bowl that had like snakes in it or some shit like that?
I have no fucking idea. It just says sick gold bowl. So...
I think that's from inside the castle sand.
It was
Maybe.
pretty
Oh my
sick.
God.
It
was pretty sick. So my sick gold
Good
bowl,
gift.
I'm gonna put it on there and I'm gonna say thanks, Ilmater, and be all like reverent about it.
Yeah,
There
I'll
almost
see her
seems
do
to be
this.
a glint of light that catches the bowl.
Mhm.
Oh hell yeah!
Delicious.
And I'll see her do that, and be like, oh, and I'll get out some paper and roll a joint. And then I'll put it on the bowl, and I'll be like, yeah, thanks, Ilmater.
Do a perception check.
13.
Yeah, 13, you look down at the bowl and you look back at your friends, kind of smiling, look back down, and you see that only the butt remains with ashes inside the bowl.
Aw, good job. That's sick, bro. That's sick.
Dope.
I'm gonna place the quarterstaff I had that I used before I got the staff of power up there.
Oh, perfect.
As well.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, you guys kind of look around where you're at. Sigurdal, you know, you're in your grandma's shrine, which is in the basement of the brewery.
hmm
Whoa.
And I will tell everybody that, like, yes, this is grandmother's shrine. Like,
Oh,
we can Yes. So leave whatever you would like, and we can exit through the back.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. I love that so much.
Let's go find your grandma.
I'm sorry we didn't get to go to the summer cabin.
That's okay. We'll go another time.
It was in the plans, but
Listen,
Elmader brought us back here. We got things to do. So
we
got this. We got a lifetime ahead of us. I mean, like we might skip 20 years every now and again. Shit happens, but like we got time. We can go to the cabin another time.
It'll be there.
And I offer a high five. I offer
Performance check.
Okay. Oh man. Oh,
If they look at the
I
elbows.
don't like that. Oh, fuck.
Both
me.
of you.
Okay, hold on.
Good point.
My
couldn't see that
performance
elbow.
is
The elbow
not
was somewhere down
great.
here.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh man. All right. So what does a 6 get me?
Your forearms kind of hit as your pinky kind of passes by his thumb.
Gross.
That's fine.
Good enough.
Snickerdoodle and I are gonna get married one day. It's gonna be fine.
Guys, like
It's gonna be fine.
I make eye contact with Elron, and we both shake our heads. We're just like not impressed.
Yeah,
Whatever.
unimpressed. It's whatever, man.
It's cool that we're here, but I mean that was not impressive.
yeah.
So we
Whatever.
should maybe go upstairs, see if everybody's around. Tell grandmother what happened. Maybe get a drink and maybe rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
get
agree.
crunk in the club,
Hey,
and
guys,
then
like,
And maybe
No,
maybe
no.
maybe they've seen the Camions since they left. Maybe there's a shit show out there. So be ready.
let's go upstairs.
Wait, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Like we just
Wait.
literally killed the leader of the Ember Vale,
And
and then which Campion's still here? I thought we killed all of them.
We didn't. She
Okay.
disappeared. She took off.
and
Oh, there was another Campion we missed.
there's so many.
The one we were
Cambions.
just there just took off. We didn't
She
kill the
went,
Cambion.
The
She
dragon
left.
beat
Oh,
disappeared.
I wasn't. I missed that. I was putting Asher back down, so I thought she was dead. So
Yes.
Nope,
So
she
essentially,
took
she plane shifted is what she did.
what a bitch.
Which
That's
is
what we
a
said.
Which,
coward's
by the
move.
way, and I want to say this before we're at the end of the episode later, and I say it because I want everybody to know she had 3 hit points left.
Oh my god.
stop!
I did all that work.
And then I whiffed on the last fucking hit.
Last 2
damn
hits
it.
actually.
Son of a
And you
bitch.
know what I'm annoyed about? I also forgot I had one lucky left that could have rerolled my attacks for poison spray.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I
I hate
also
us
realized
all.
that my prayer of healing can actually hit everybody in the room.
Oh my God.
We
I
all
hate
should have
all of
got
us.
21.
We all suck. All of us.
I thought about doing the Eldritch Blast, but I also thought I should use my big spell and knew the dragon could be hit, but I couldn't reach the Cambion.
I did everything perfect. So
Yeah,
You
no,
did
Clay crushed it.
excellent.
Clay,
Hey, at least one of us
Clay
did.
Fought
has,
the fuck
yeah,
out of the
Clay
dragon.
has no faults.
Nice.
Like
That's
he's
on you
sitting up there
guys.
on his pedestal, like just
nailed
crushing it.
every roll.
All of them. Every single one.
All
All right, let's go talk to Grammy
Yeah.
and get a beer.
Yeah, so you guys head upstairs. There are quite a few people inside the brewery, but they don't seem like any of our patrons. Huddled around a large table, there's like 10 or so tieflings. In that group, you do see both Garibaldi and Florentine Stout. You see Landrin Core, the innkeeper from the Valenport Inn, and Korak Brimstone. When they see you, their eyes light up and they run over, hugs and handshakes all around.
This is great.
Oh yeah. I like singed fur that's like burnt and everything all over the place, and
Boy, it's good to see y'all. Giving cheers and everything.
Yeah, everybody's just so pretty pumped to see you live. Korak has, obviously told everybody what where you had been going. So, particularly your grandparents were racked with grief, and they just don't seem to want to let go of you quite yet.
Well, and I'll tell them while they're hugging me hard. I'm gonna tell them I saw him later. I am.
Oh, her
he is
eyes,
now-
Florentine's
He is
eyes.
now he is now my patron, and as they kind of release me, I'll pull the staff out and be like, he has made me one of his mercenaries, basically.
Oh,
And
Snickerdoodle.
provided me with this, and show them my staff of power.
I am so proud of you for finally accepting the broken god, and that is one nice BBS.
I feel better than I have in a long time.
I bet.
Yeah, and you guys regale them with your story, I assume, and
Boy, it was crazy. I was a goddamn dragon. You should have seen it. It was glorious.
she
How
kind of
many
pats you on the
mushrooms did
head.
you
I'm
have?
sure you were, honey.
Yeah, how many drugs did you do in the volcano, bro? You were a what?
Oh, I know you should. No, these guys will back
But-
me up.
Wait, Miss Airless, don't you remember?
Yeah, he was like a whole
turned
dragon.
into-
Oh my
Cool.
goodness. God. Okay, Chase, I know you smoke a lot. Nimbly, I'm a little disappointed.
Airless,
Have
don't you
you-
do this to me. Don't you do
Have
this
you
to me. This
I'm
is the
sorry.
moment.
I'm sorry. Look at me. How many weed sausages have you guys had?
And I'm over here like nudging Chase, like, I think I need round 2.
Yeah, I'm already like in the middle of rolling one.
Puff fast, bitch.
She's
yeah,
gaslighting
beer
me.
is flowing.
Yes.
Beer is flowing.
Yes.
Clay keeps insisting for some reason that he was a dragon. Do you guys have any
Bizarre.
questions?
How many pistachios are at this party?
Did anyone see the Cambion fly this way?
Are there cards?
Yeah, because we've told everybody the story, so like.
Yeah,
Just
no,
ask
they.
the
Yeah,
bar,
you
like-
told
I
that.
feel like one of those questions was valid.
She would have. They would kind of tell you that they assume that she probably plane shifted out of there before you could kill her, but that they don't expect her to be coming back.
Good.
Or-
Nice.
Yeah.
So who's gonna take over for the quote unquote Council of 9 now?
So they actually tell you that a few of them are actually have been voted to kind of temporarily rule things. So that's going to be everybody you kind of see there. Sorry, I have it somewhere and I can't fucking find it anywhere.
We will
Uh,
wait. It is okay.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so they tell you that Korak, the stout grandparents, Landrin, and 3 other tieflings called Viral, Saphira, and Malakar are all kind of temporarily in charge until things settle down and they can renew the Council of 9.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's good. So
Um,
we know the Pebble should be in good hands now.
Yeah, so they kind of tell you kind of everything that had been going on while you guys were off on your adventure. So the people were spurred on by Elrond's speech. They have essentially taken back control of the Pebble. Landrin himself was very key because once he kind of caught wind of the rebellion happening in Axes, he rallied the citizens of Valenport, and they kind of pincer moved in on them. Many Embervale members have been caught or killed. A handful of others have either hidden or escaped, though. And they did say that they have searched through Infernal Silkworks and they found the secret basement room. They have recovered Vethana's body, the real Vethana. And Korak kind of sadly tells you that there is a funeral planned for later in the night.
Oh, what?
We're gonna have to accept
Um,
that, right?
Yes, we have to attend that. Get your bow ties out and shit. Who's a bow tie person? Because I'm a bow tie person.
I'm
Show of
definitely a
hands.
bow-tie person.
There we go. Nimbly, of course. Everybody else?
I go fully unbuttoned. We show it off.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's
Who
the
else
way.
is a bow tie?
Boy,
I'm
so
Regal
so.
Robes.
Regal Road.
All right. I'm wearing a bow.
Um,
Me and Nimbly got bow ties going. We'll be there.
They also have discovered a couple things inside that room. Things that you guys had kind of seen as well, but kind of glanced over. And that's kind of what they're all looking at on this large table. They recovered a painting. And the painting they got because it looks very similar to a smaller picture on this history scroll that they had found. And they had also found what appears to be a journal, but none of them are able to read it.
We gotta check out that journal, right?
Who's got the helmet?
I think I have the helmet. Let's
I
go.
think, yeah,
Read
Airless.
it.
Yeah.
Airless should
Show
have
me.
the helmet.
Show
Yeah.
me what's up with. Show me.
So you put the helmet on, eyes light up, and the language, which was abyssal, starts
Which
looking.
I could read anyway, I think. Funny
you
enough.
could not. You could read infernal.
Oh, infernal.
Ah,
I love it.
The abyssal starts to change shape as it moves into Orin, which would be your native language.
Oh.
Kind of. Eric Okran, Orin, they kind of speak both. Doesn't matter, it's Orin. This is what you're familiar with, that's what I'm saying now. So this journal apparently belongs to someone named Lilithra. And it talks about her desires to inflict pain on behalf of Leviatar. It discusses her hatred that tieflings, while they are essentially the same things as a Cambion, one was born from a fucking demon into a fucking human or whatever. The other one is like a devil, and what the fuck does it matter? And she kind of like goes on about this, how it's bullshit that they're like accepted so much more than Cambions. She details her plans to abuse and destroy the pebble. You see there are like little things written in the margins talking about like, don't let them have the houses, and stuff like that. And you could assume that's where the fake Vethana had said, oh yeah, there's these open houses, but let's make a law that nobody can stay in them. So she is like working every little bit of torture that she can think. And then she documents her discovery that a piece of Ilmater's divine heart lies within Mount Marth. And it actually goes on to talk something about how Ilmater is actually responsible for rising the pebble from the ground with that piece of divine heart. And then lastly, one of the last things you read there, there's a short passage where she talks about convincing somebody called the Cinder Queen to allow her child to assist her inside the volcano. But that is the last entry inside of it.
Sister Queen, was that
Cinder.
Cinder Queen?
Cinder.
Oh my
Cinder.
god, there's a mama dragon, guys.
Yeah, I think there's like a dragon out there.
Oh, thanks for reading all that out loud, Aries.
Oh yeah, I definitely read that out loud. I hope you all assumed, because I would. Airless is not reading shit in her head. She's reading it out loud.
But yeah, you read that to them, and you know they're kind of like, "Oh, thank God!" Like we've been trying to decipher this for a while now, and they're just kind of all shocked as you guys are that this Lilithra had apparently killed and replaced their friend.
Well, that does sound like a bitch ass name.
Mhm.
Well, what about that, our little shopkeeper friend? Did you ever find her amongst the Ember Vale?
Oh yeah, so Landrin will tell you that Lyra once basically this would have happened around the same time that the Cambion fled, but she was under a command spell and was told to lie about what you guys had done.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and they like, well, you know, they appreciate you reading out the history, and they said, yeah, we also found this painting here, and they're like, it seems like there's the same dude in this history. I don't know why she was keeping this here.
If there's one thing Clay knows about paintings, is you gotta check behind them for a code or something.
Signature, address.
Map to the declaration of something.
Where did they
Uh-huh.
find this? Where did they find it?
They found it in that like Leviatar shrine room where Vethana's corpse was rotting away.
And it didn't
And
light
it's
up
not
or anything
familiar
when
at
I
all?
used attack magic in that room, right?
No, it did not.
Okay, then I would remember that and cast it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you don't need to. You do not need to cast that again.
Can we invest? I'm just gonna investigate it in general. See if anything
Yeah.
stands out.
Do we know this person?
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little something here.
Little something, something.
So first you see this full portrait of this tiefling with this kind of light reddish skin, hooded robes, little cape kind of going back. That's the painting. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
I hit show to players, but it doesn't give me any sort of confirmation.
Oh,
and
it's
then
gorgeous.
they say, and it looks something similar to this guy, but his face and everything just a little bit different. And this is the one in the history scroll.
Oh, it's scary.
And underneath of that is the name Valmor the Vengeful. And if anybody wants to read the history scroll, it is written in Infernal.
I can read Infernal. Where is it? Oh my god, I'm trying to scroll down, but I can't see what to read.
Oh no, it's not on there.
Oh, I mean, I can read Infernal.
Okay, you can. Yeah. So Aerolus, you being the bookie bird that you are, you just go ahead and take the scroll and you kind of unroll it for a little while. It's good, decent long. There seems to be 3 different sections. In the first few paragraphs, it kind of discusses the tieflings being spread too thin during the last years of the War of Many People. It talks about hobgoblin and orc commanders are essentially using the tieflings as cannon fodder. Moving next to that, the section that is next to this picture, it goes into detail about a tiefling leader called Valmor the Vengeful. It seems as though he had become more and more cruel as the war went on, and he had an insatiable appetite for power. Apparently, he started sacrificing his own people in pursuit of something called the Ando Yukuayen, a powerful artifact created by his rival, a high elf called Lord Sand. The tieflings ultimately defected to the coalition forces after Valmor committed an act that is only described in the scrolls as the betrayal. And of course, there is that small painting in the margins that is labeled Valmor the Vengeful. The last section, as you read it, kind of outlines the tieflings' participation at the end of the war on the side of the coalition, and then their struggles afterwards to find a home until they finally discovered, seemingly appeared from nowhere, the Pebble. And that is the last part of the scroll.
Shit, did you guys hear that? I say right after I read everything literally out loud. I say, oh fuck! Did you guys hear that?
That Andu Ukuyen came up again.
Yes. It did.
We gotta get it before that lich does.
Sounds like the best ice cream flavor, quite frankly. I stand by it.
So yeah, you guys
Sounds powerful as fuck.
Yeah. Mint ice cream with orange juice attached to it. That kind of
sounds
power.
gross.
No, that's power is what that is. Because you know what that
Gum
did?
and orange juice.
That like activated your recoil. Like that's what that did.
I don't think I'd do it. That's not what I want for my ice cream, though.
Exactly. But you know what? That's what the what is it that
I want sweet caramel comfort.
whatever the fuck that is.
This episode
yeah.
brought to you by the new Baskin Robbins flavor.
Endo Yukuayen.
Chocolate mint ice cream and orange fucking soda with ginger.
Well, I don't know about you, but I almost died today. I'm kind of tired.
I mean, we could take a nap, Elrond. Come on, let's go take a nap.
I mean, I'm so down
yeah.
for a nap.
We could all
You
pile
guys
onto
definitely-
this, like dog bed for 8 and
Yeah.
So you guys go take a little rest first, for a little while. Then they woke you up. This is basically just going to encompass you taking your long rest here, giving you a bit of a break from the fighting here. You are woken up when it's time for the funeral. It is at dusk. A tiefling funeral is usually a very solemn yet defiant affair. It kind of honors both the deceased and the struggles of their people. So given the history of like exile and hardship, tieflings like to emphasize remembrance, ensuring the dead are not forgotten, etc. So as I said, the ceremony begins at dusk with the lighting of black candles. You guys are all handed a little black candles, and they kind of tilt the lights so you can all have the fire. Family and close friends speak their names aloud, recounting their deeds as they struggle their struggles, so that their legacy can endure. Korak, who probably knew Vethana the best, talks for a very long time as he remembers their young love that he had hoped to rekindle. A key part of the rite involves burning an offering tied to the deceased's life. So in this case, one of Vethana's finest silk dresses that she kept on display at her shop, but never let anybody buy because she loved it too much.
I'm gonna say one tear struggles down Clay's cheek as he like snuggles up to I don't know who's the closest, Snickerdoodle. I'm just like,
And I'll bring him in. I'll bring him in nice. Give him a little pat on the shoulder.
Thanks. I grab
Nimble
Nimble.
is sobbing.
I grab Nimble and I
buries
pull him
his
in.
face. I didn't even know her.
Oh, poor guy. You're just emotional, man. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out.
So after the formalities, everybody kind of drinks and shares stories. And the new ruling council, quote unquote, they don't really have a name for themselves. They are going to encourage you to go back to the gate and tell the resistance that the tieflings are ready to fight. However, it is up to you guys where you would like to go next.
I did tell Nimble on the how would you want to call it? The big old mountain that we had to climb up all those rocks.
Mount Amarth. Volcano.
Well, what's that thing there used to be a Nickelodeon game where they'd have to climb up this like wall.
The crag.
Oh,
The
Ancient
crag.
temple.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
nice.
call it. I wanted to
Nice.
call it the crag. But I did tell Nimble, I said, we have to find something for Nimbly. He's done valiant for us. We kind of need him to help these tiefling be, helped into, like, he's seen what they've been through. He knows most of it. Maybe he can help at the gate with the tieflings and all that kind of stuff too. Just
I
because
agree.
we do now have our own way of translating, and it's a little dangerous. And Nimbly, we love you, but we'll see you again.
I
in the
love you
future.
too. All right. Everybody that under agreement?
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for pulling me up so many times,
So-
buddy.
So we're
Yeah.
we're saying Nimbly's staying here with these tieflings.
No,
and then
we're gonna take. We're gonna.
send
We're gonna.
him home.
We're taking all
We're
of
going
them
back to the
Slash
gate.
Send him home.
Yeah,
and
I
we're
think we
taking
go back to the
tieflings with
gate.
us to the gate.
Yeah.
Well,
we
the
report back
tieflings
to
can.
the gate.
I thought
I
the
would
tieflings
like-
are gonna stay
So-
here, but they're ready to fight.
Right. However, they will send. They do say, "We'll send some people with you, though, just to make sure your trip is smooth."
Some
love
ambassadors. We need.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I remember ambassadors when people did. This
Hopefully,
stuff.
the
But this
ambassador's
time-
already there.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
God.
no, but this
That's
time
true.
like they won't be like pirate ships. Hopefully, so it'll be sweet. Let's try it out.
Well, if we do, we just get another ship fight. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah. So everybody starts to kind of fizzle out eventually, and everybody heads upstairs for the night. You guys all get your full 8 hours. Everybody's feeling good. It is the start of a new day, Derek. In the
Beautiful.
morning, you wake up to the smell of breakfast provided by Florentine and Garibaldi.
What does breakfast
Afterwards,
smell like?
Yeah, what is breakfast?
Oh my!
This is
What
important.
what is the best breakfast your grandparents ever made you, Snickerdoodle? Because that's what they made you today.
Snickerdoodle pancakes. Like, where do you think I come from? Like,
Do they taste like stout?
I was gonna say, are they made with stout? Because any baked good made with a carbonated beverage is peak. It doesn't
thick,
matter if
fluffy.
it's
I'm
alcoholic.
talking like these pancakes are an inch thick because of the stout that it's made.
Oh,
my
man.
And then
God. Airless is up at 4 in the
drizzled
goddamn
in-
morning, sniffing this
drizzled
shit.
in like a snickerdoodle icing.
I
To just-
clay
And they
clay
come like
floats
stacks
like,
of like 5. Like that's,
Yeah, this
that's
is
the
like
option. They don't come
cartoon,
little. It's
like
it's
Clay
a
and
plate.
Airless are just like floating down, just
Yeah.
my feet don't touch the ground.
pancakes.
You guys eat this amazing meal. Afterwards, they tearfully bid you farewell as you set out for the gate. The Pebble, like I said, does provide you with a contingent of guards to ensure a safe passage back. It doesn't really seem to matter, though, as your trip is actually quite pleasant. Probably the most pleasant trip you've had so far. You don't seem to have any encounters. You eventually approach the ancient fortress built in the side of the Shield Mountains. Resistance guards kind of smile and nod as they open the gate, only slightly eyeing the regiment of Tiefling guards nervously. Like, it seems like they've calmed down a little bit.
Like, hey,
And you
everybody, how's it going?
Oh man, it's great to see you guys back! High fives! Performance check.
Oh shit.
We brought some friends. Oh, fuck. I definitely.
11.
Yeah, you get one. You get a good one there.
I have 11 too.
Nice, you got one. You got one in there. You guys start to.
Roll?
What'd you roll?
I don't know.
How
I
you gonna
clicked
roll?
the oh, now it's rolling. Oh, 12.
12. You got it.
Yes.
I'm going with the low 5. I'm just going low 5 walking
Yeah,
over here.
go low. You're kind of like getting little taps. And you guys are ascending these really tall
taps.
stairs that go to the gate there, and you hear a familiar voice ring out from above. Nimble Pimberly the Fifth calls out
Oh.
Bruce Sterling. Oh fuck!
Nimbly, I
And
forgot.
that's
you
where we'll
didn't
end
sell
this
it.
session.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh.
Nimbly's in trouble.
And with that, you see in front of you the title, Reign of the Lich, prologue ended, as you guys
What?
go in to the full story. And with that, I would just like to say to anybody that happens to be listening, we're going to keep playing, but we're going to take about a month break on putting out episodes so I can kind of bank some episodes and get a little break from the editing. But
I
other than
understand
that, this
Hell
was
yeah.
fucking awesome, guys. I
yeah.
did not think she was going to escape. She was.
Oh man.
I hate
Oh.
myself
I know.
so much.
Thanks for listening to another episode of AD&D. Since we fucked around and still haven't found out, join us next time as the adventure continues.